Authority figures and bullying. How leadership shapes bullying outcomes. Hi, I'm DrTonyWeston, and in this video we're going to explore the critical role of authority figures, whether they're teachers, managers or community leaders in bullying situations. While bullying is sometimes seen as something between the bully and the victim, the presence or absence of effective leadership plays a huge role in shaping how bullying unfolds. Authority figures can either stop bullying in its tracks or, if ineffective, allow it to thrive. Today we'll examine how leadership impacts bullying outcomes in schools, workplaces and online spaces. Leadership and accountability. The first and most obvious way that authority figures impact bullying is through accountability. In schools, it's the teacher or principal. In the workplace, it's the manager or HR department. When leadership is strong, clear policies and consequences are put in place and bullies are held accountable. However, when leadership is weak, bullying can go unchecked, and in some cases, authority figures might even turn a blind eye, either out of indifference or fear of disrupting the status quo. Effective authority figures understand that bullying is not just a personal issue, it's a systemic problem that can erode the environment if left unaddressed. Leaders who take an active role in conflict resolution set clear anti-bullying policies and create a safe space for reporting. These are more likely to curb bullying before it escalates. Secondly, the impact of poor leadership and avoidance. So on the other hand, when leadership fails, bullying tends to flourish. Authority figures who engage in avoidance behaviour, such as ignoring complaints or downplaying incidents, often perpetuate a culture of bullying. This can stem from a flight response, a trauma-driven tendency to avoid confrontation or conflict. Unfortunately, when leaders fail to act, the message they send is that bullying is acceptable, or at the very least tolerable. Ineffective authority figures often fall prey to cognitive distortions, such as believing it's not that bad or kids will be kids. This type of thinking minimises the severity of bullying and encourages silence from both the victims and potential bystanders. 3. The role of authority in online spaces. The online world introduces another layer to the role of authority figures in bullying. Cyberbullying is rampant on social media platforms, gaming communities and online forums. Here, the authority figures are platform moderators, community managers, and even the algorithms that govern what gets promoted. If these platforms fail to intervene by removing harmful content, banning users who harass others, or enforcing their own rules, they create an environment where bullying thrives. The anonymity of online spaces can make bullying even more pervasive, but strong leadership, whether human or algorithmic, can help curb it. Platforms need clear guidelines, swift action, and transparent reporting systems to protect users from abuse. Authority figures, power dynamics, and identity-based bullying. Bullying becomes even more complex when issues of racism, sexism, classism, and other forms of identity-based discrimination are involved. Authority figures are often in positions of power and may themselves carry biases that prevent them from effectively addressing bullying that targets marginalised groups. For example, a manager might downplay or dismiss complaints of racism because they lack the awareness or willingness to confront it. In schools, teachers may fail to recognise the intersection of bullying and sexism, allowing harmful behaviour to continue unchecked. Leaders need to be especially sensitive to these dynamics, recognising that marginalised individuals are often more vulnerable to bullying and may need stronger support and advocacy. How authority figures can intervene effectively. Now, let's talk about how authority figures can intervene effectively. First, it's essential to create an environment of trust and safety whether in a school, workplace or online. Victims need to feel safe coming forward. Leaders must establish clear, accessible reporting systems and ensure that complaints are taken seriously. Second, authority figures need to be trained in empathy and conflict resolution. Rather than simply punishing bullies, they should focus on mediation and addressing the root causes of bullying. Sometimes bullies themselves are dealing with unresolved emotional issues that need attention. Finally, leaders must be proactive rather than reactive. Anti-bullying policies should be visible, enforced and updated regularly to reflect changing social norms, including those around online harassment and identity-based discrimination. By taking a stand and being consistent, authority figures can create environments where bullying is not tolerated. So, in conclusion, leadership's role in shaping bullying outcomes. Authority figures are pivotal in shaping the outcomes of bullying situations. Whether they act or remain silent can determine whether bullying is stopped or allowed to escalate. By holding bullies accountable, creating safe environments and addressing power dynamics, leaders can make a world of difference in preventing and managing bullying. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on emotional health, leadership and conflict resolution. Thank you for watching this video in the series about bullying.